Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. When's the last time? Oh, okay. I was gonna check when we last spoke. But yeah, it's not been too long. For some reason, I thought it was like a month ago. I feel like time right now is a weird warp.
I think it was a week only. I think 10 days, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't too long.
Yes, yes.
Um, So, what would you like to do today? Would you like to go through this lesson plan, or do you prefer just having a chat? Do you have a preference?
No, you told me that on message you said that idioms and vocabulary based
Yeah,
message.
yeah, no, that's fine. It's yeah, I don't remember every single thing I've said because I'm on here for hours a day. But yeah, I have this ready to go that I made a note of. Did I send this to you? I can't remember.
No, this only the message you sent,
The method.
which mentions that idioms and vocabulary, not this link.
Okay, would you like to, should we, actually I can share my screen with you. All right. Can you see that clearly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you happy to go through this and then we can talk through it when you would use it? The kind of the common ways to, yeah, to use them.
Yes, yes, yes.
Perfect. Okay. So, oh, sorry, I'm just trying to make it a little bit bigger. Um, Okay, so would you like to read the first one out?
A blessing in disguise.
Have you heard that one before?
Yeah, sometimes what happens is if something happens to us and we think that it's bad, but later we figure out that no, it was for something good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Um, do you want to try and use it, like put it into a sentence, or is this one that you've got that you already know well enough?
So you want me to use in the sentence, right?
Yeah, if you can, like to
Yes.
try and create a sentence.
Like yesterday, I booked a flight, and I went to the airport, and I missed my flight. But after that, later I found out that that flight crashed, and so it was a blessing in disguise that
Yeah,
it's good that I didn't board that flight.
uh,
Otherwise, I was also
yeah, perfect.
not a very good example,
No,
but
but it works. You got it worked very well though. That's quite funny. Okay, perfect. And the next one,
uh, wait, a dime a dozen, right?
a dime a dozen. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Have you heard that one before?
No, I'm not heard.
Okay, so yeah, so something you can say that, like it says here, something common. It can be something cheap. Um, you could say, yeah. So usually it's when there's a lot of them, or when they're very cheap. So, for example, if you're buying um, paper clips, you could say, "Oh, those are a dime a dozen." Or if you want to say it for what's very common, like the um,
Fruits
yeah, yeah, they're a dime a dozen. Yeah, is that clear, or is it a bit of a weird one?
means something very common, like very very common thing. That is you mean to say, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or if it's cheap to buy.
Okay.
But the better meaning is common. So I want to
Like someone says that this car is very special. So sarcastically, I can say that it's a dime in dozen.
yeah, a dime a dozen. Exactly. Perfect. That's exactly right. Okay, the next one.
Beat around the bush, right?
Is this one you've heard?
I have heard it, but I don't know exactly the meaning of it.
Okay, so this is a very common one. I use it a lot because anytime I talk about people from England, I say they always beat around the bush. They never tell you exactly what they mean. So if I want to say I can't come to your party, I'll be like, oh, so I have something to do tomorrow, and then somebody else came and told me this, and yeah, I'm not sure, but I don't know. I think tomorrow I have to do this as well, and yeah, who's actually going to your party? Like, is instead of just saying, "Hey, look, I'm sorry, I can't come to your party."
Not means not being straightforward, means
Exactly.
someone is not
Yeah,
straightforward.
it's like
Like
running circles around the topic.
we go to HR and HR want to fire us, then he will say that companies in losses, but ultimately want to fire us.
Yeah,
So he will not say
exactly.
directly. He will not say
Yeah,
directly. Never say directly.
exactly. That's exactly right. So, yeah, so in that case, you can just say, yeah, he's beating around the bush. Yeah. Yeah,
Bite
this one is
bite the
used a
bullet.
lot.
This one, better late than never.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I think this I know. This
Yeah.
is like something we should not postpone things, and we should.
Uh,
No, no, no. It does not mean that. Uh, Usually in I think in traffic signals they write this, right.
Um,
Better late.
oh, maybe not over here, but I mean, it would be very apt. Like it would make sense. Better late than never. Yeah. So yeah, they're like we use it a lot. Like if, for example, you've ordered something from Amazon and it comes 2 weeks late, better late than never.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Bite the bullet.
Mm-hmm.
This I don't
No,
know.
bite the bullet. So yeah, like it says, to get something over with because it's inevitable. So you know, like the like things that you always put off, like at work, for example, the tasks that are like, I hate doing them. Better to just bite the bullet and get it over and done with.
Yes, like sometimes some students like maths, but they don't like English. So, but still they have to study that. So, bite the bullet means that they will try to do it, or means.
Yeah, so it means, okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to sit down and just get it over and done with. So just that step that you really just don't want to do. Or, for example, apologizing to somebody you don't want to apologize to. You're better off to just bite the bullet and pick up the phone and just call. Like, you're going to have to do it eventually. So just do it now and then you can forget about it.
Okay. So, can you use it in any sentence, just for example, if you can do,
Yeah,
please?
so I would use this more in terms of if I was talking to somebody and they said, I really don't want to do this, I would probably say, look, you're better off to just bite the bullet and get it done. And then at least you can move on from it. So I would use it more in that sense. Bit the bullet. You could say it as in, like, if you're telling a story, he bit the bullet and did it. Like, so you might read that in a book where you see it in that kind of sense. But it's very, it's quite specific. There's not that many ways that you could use it. Just because it's very specific, the meaning of when you would use it.
And when I say bullet, people will get scared also.
Yeah. Yeah. So if they don't know that.
No, can we use these idioms in business, like in a company or in
Yeah.
professional way? Can I use this bite the bullet in
Yeah.
a professional
I
atmosphere?
would say so. So a blessing in disguise, I think definitely you can use in business. A dime a dozen, you can use in a formal setting. Beat around the bush, you can use. Better late than never. Yeah, I would say so. Some are more formal, some are less formal, but definitely like bite the bullet. I think if you're, say, in a meeting, you're discussing like, should we do it, should we not, and then I think you can definitely just say like, look, guys, I think we should bite the bullet and just do it now, because if not, we're going to have the same problem in 2 months.
Yes. 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 Next one is, shall
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
break a
Yeah,
leg, right?
exactly. Have you heard that one?
No.
So break a leg, it just means good luck. So if you, especially so with stage performance, it comes from plays, like performing on stage. I don't know why though. I used to know, but I've forgotten where it comes from. But basically, it's if somebody is on stage or they're about to perform, you say break a leg, like good luck, and you would just use it like break a leg. So if you go to your first day of work in a new job, I could say, okay, break a leg. Yeah, a bit of a random one.
Like if I want to learn something, or if I want to do something new, so I have to use this.
Yeah, it's more if it's something that will be difficult, or yeah, so more in terms of like performance, new job,
Hmm.
not like, yeah,
Challenging.
exactly. Not, I wouldn't necessarily say if somebody was like learning new material, I wouldn't say break a leg. So it's more in like a, yeah, more like, I guess, performance area, if that makes sense.
Okay, okay. Can you just use it in some sentence if
So
it's possible, so
yeah,
that
so
I can
here you
use this?
wouldn't actually use it in a sentence. You just say break a leg. So yeah,
Oh,
just say break a
directly.
leg. So if you, for example, if you're in a meeting and somebody has to go on has to make a difficult call, then you say break a leg. Yeah,
Okay, directly I have
yeah,
to say this
yeah,
directly.
break a
Break a
leg.
leg.
Like as if you were saying good luck, you say break a leg. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would, if people are not British, they might not, or American or something, they might not know what it means. So, so it could be a bit like break a leg. Sorry, what? Yeah. Um. Okay. So the next one.
Call it a
Mm-hmm.
day. That means we have to wrap up everything and
Yeah.
for the day.
Yeah.
That it means, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So in the last of the meeting, they say that shall we
Yeah.
call a day?
Exactly. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The next one.
I cannot read it. Cutting
Oh, so
corners.
this cut somebody some slack.
Cut somebody some
Mm-hmm.
slack.
Have you heard that one before? Okay,
No.
so this one, this is quite a common one actually. So you'll probably hear this more. It's just about, like it says, don't be so critical. So, for example, if let's keep it in business environment. If somebody's done a bad job, and for example, your colleague is saying like, yeah, but he's been really bad. Like he's not performing. He's not meeting his targets. He's slacking. Then you can say, cut. I think we should cut him some slack. He's going through a lot at home, for example.
It's like understanding
Yeah,
someone's
yeah. So
performance.
like instead of saying cut him some slack, you could say give him a break. Have you heard that one before? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Yes.
Give him a break, cut him some slack. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah. Um, so we have 30 seconds. So maybe if we don't carry on, but we could carry on next time with cutting corners. But maybe you could try and use the ones that we've gone through today in like the next like until the next session, and just
Yeah.
see how it,
Can you
yeah,
share
I've
this file?
just put it in the messages before.
Okay.
So yeah, and then you can practice, see how it goes, and any questions or anytime it didn't like you didn't know, then we can go through it again. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.